Happy Friday, or as I like to say, Happy Freya's Day. I watched a weekly report from the Peace Dealer last night, and I had to replay part of it this morning because he cracks me up. I can't help it. He cracks me up. Anytime he pulls a tarot card that's like a happy card, like the Sun or one of the aces, he pauses. He turns on this music and then he starts dancing. And what he was turning on yesterday was The Price is Right. Da, 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 da. And it was freaking hilarious. Anyway, I re-listened to that this morning and it got me in a really good mood. It's like, do you like happiness? Good stuff. Okay, so I have a rune reading for you. It's not really a happy one. Sorry. I hope that it can bring encouragement, but it's not a peace, love, and light kind of one, you know? I told myself when I started this channel that I was not doing it for popularity or money, and that this was 100% for helping people or assisting people through their awakening process and that stuff. And I just got super fidgety because I'm really uncomfortable. But yeah. I've made a commitment to myself to live in integrity and spiritual integrity. And what that means to me is that I will not ignore the shadow and the darkness. And I just started playing with my Mjolnir. That's interesting. There says Thor, according to lore, was created as a brute force to match the force and the power of the giants. And yeah, because the gods needed something that would be able to protect humanity, and only something as strong as the giants would work. So Thor's hammer and Thor in general is that brute force that is able to smash through the giant's influence, or the Etins, or the Archons, or the Jinn. So today's rune reading. First we have Jera. This is the harvest. This is the symbol of the cyclical year. And as my niece likes to point out, it's 2 birdies. She's so sweet. That kid's growing so fast. So the harvest. Essentially, it indicates that there are rewards for good action, for moral, ethical action. The other thing, you could in fact be the recipient of the generosity of another. It's always pleasant. Peace and tranquility born of material well-being are in the offering. You experience the organic material manifestations of your actions. Have patience and act at the proper time. Right? Like, you can't push the river. Things happen when they happen for a reason. And even when things happen that are divinely orchestrated or demonically orchestrated, they can still be used as a learning opportunity. So if it's divinely orchestrated, yay, happiness. If it is a more negative or malicious force that's organizing something or sending an attack, you can use that. There's a couple of seagulls going wild over there. Don't trust you. Anyway, you can use those events that have been orchestrated to strengthen yourself. You choose how to deal with it. You choose how to cope with it. And really, anything that's sent towards you, they take a chance when they send it. Because if it's successful, then yes, you're weakened, and they know how to send something else that's even more powerful or even more detrimental. However, if they send something and you defend against it properly, it strengthens you and weakens them. So anyway, just a little bit about timing and such. Yeah, and then like the more negative manifestation of Jera is enslavement to cyclical patterns. You're unable to get beyond repetitious behavior. Inappropriate timing or actions lead to negative results. A blockage of the year rune causes an inability to use cyclical natural patterns. Ignorance of the ways of nature may lead to a conflict with the self and with others as you attempt to compensate. So the second rune I pulled is Ansu's. This will make sense when it's all together, okay? So this is Ansu's. Ansu's indicates, it represents a common, sovereign, ancestral god. It's usually described as Odin. It represents wisdom. It represents wisdom from unexpected sources. I was just talking about different things. However, it came out upside down, and as I was looking at them, it kept flipping upside down. This is significant. This is very significant. And I'm going to tell you why it's significant. Just give me a second. So, Ansu's, because it's all about wisdom and linguistics and all of that fun stuff. If it was facing up and all that lovely stuff, it would really indicate like skills involving language and the power of persuasion and access to the source of consciousness and perhaps transformative spiritual experiences, which are all very beautiful. It says also to expect the unexpected. Responsibility to ancestral ways and the promotion of the interests of the ancestors are indicated. Our real ancestors, not the giants. However, without proper understanding, the Ansus may lead to delusion. Uncomfortable situations may be the offing, as tests or catalysts to new understanding. Beware of attempts by others to manipulate you. Danger may come through a misuse of knowledge or from unwholesome influences. Who would possibly be trying to manipulate you? What could they possibly want? There's another. Oh yeah, no, that's an Uruz. And then the last rune that I pulled is Uruz. This represents the ox, the ancient ox, the aurochs. Or aurochs, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's spelled A-U-R whatever. Anyway, it's the horns of the bull, more or less. runes represent strength, an inner vital essence that every one of us has, that every one of us contains within us. There is an emotive upwelling and outpouring of energy. This energy leads to strength if it is tenaciously held onto and controlled. Properly, this strength should be used to defend your homeland, be that the physical hall and home of yourself, or the hall of yourself, your personal being. Strive towards inner goals, and power will result. Use the strength to burn away weakness and dross. Be constant and vigilant. Organic essence of this rune will lead to knowledge and understanding, health, and general luck. It also says misdirection of energy ruins or destroys other beneficial aspects. This could indicate strength used in the wrong way or time, such as somebody's got a rock in their brakes, such as when, you know, it rains on the hay. Like, the farmers have got their hay, they're in nice little bales, and then it rains before they get them covered. That's not good. That leads to mold. Or strength used by the wrong people whose only desire is to control others. Control. That's come up already. Interesting. Uncontrolled enthusiasm leads to mania. I get like that sometimes. A blockage of Uruz leads to sickness, inconsistency, and ignorance. This is a bit of a longer video. Actually, my last few have been a bit longer, but I feel like this is an important message. Fucking, they're all important. Jera is saying that we must acknowledge cyclical patterns, and that there have been cyclical patterns that we collectively have been stuck in. Those seagulls are annoying me. There's cyclical patterns that happen, you know, history repeats itself. Ansuz is saying that linguistics and language is being used against us, especially by those that wish to control us. And Uruz is saying that there will be and is already an overflowing and a rising of inner strength and inner power. We must harness that power. That is the message of Uruz. It must be harnessed. For, you know, when we as a species domesticated the bull and the ox in order to pull carts and plow fields and stuff, we really were able to, you know, feed ourselves better and all of that lovely stuff. So yeah, it is important. This Uruz power as well, as it is coming up and burning inside of us, will help us burn away. I talked about it in another video about slag. It helps us burn away the impurities that otherwise would cause weaknesses in ourselves. So yeah, I know my videos lately have been getting a little bit more out there, but that's just, you know, what I have been talking about is really just a reflection of my own awakening and greater understanding. And yeah, like I said, I never started this channel with the intention of being popular. I just wanted to assist and connect, really connect. That's the big thing. It's more important than ever to connect with the people that you love and the people that are supportive of you. In whatever way is possible. And yeah, it's chilly, so I'm gonna go inside. Yeah, okay, so there's a cold front moving in from the Pacific coast that's going over BC and will arrive here later. Apparently it's supposed to rain and then snow, so that's gonna suck. But honestly though, I love rain. Oh, interesting. This represents rain as well. Neat. Yeah. Happy Friday. Keep your chin up. Don't get paranoid. Don't give in to fear. In fact, anything that is encouraging you to feel fear, I encourage you to disconnect from it, because that is one of those things that is really easy to spark in humans. It's fear. And fear is one of the easiest ways to manipulate you. Guilt and fear. Guilt's another big one. Oh, guilt! I'm gonna make a separate video on that, actually. Yeah. Okay. Have a good day.